Hello, 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 everybody. I hope that everyone sees. Probably not, because for some reason, when it bloody when you've done two on your channel, it normally doesn't show. But I thought I would come on anyway. I'm sure I missed a lot out of that live. I've been working on it. I did actually get all clips and stuff like that first off. And then I was like, I don't want to be struck by anybody. So I changed my mind and didn't bother. I wanted to because I felt like it would be more of impactful, but also I don't want another strike on my channel. So, although I haven't got one anymore, I did have one. Way back when from Katie. This isn't a new one. This is an old one that I had, which is, I don't think it stays on, does it? Once it's done kind of thing. But I didn't want any strikes on my channel. So I hope that everyone sees that I'm live and thumbs in. But if they don't, it's not a big deal. The premiere's there for everyone to see when they're ready to. And they can always give me their input the next day. It's not that huge a deal. But if people are here, they are here. If they're not, they are not. It's not a big deal. For some reason, I know when you do two lives, it's so weird that it just doesn't tell people that you're live. It's the most bizarre thing. It really is. Hey, 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 Britt, how are you? Hey, Joanna, welcome. Hope that you're both well. I really need to concentrate on the editing bit of my video. Hey, Delilah, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that a lot. I really do. I appreciate everyone. And here we really do, Delilah. We have every aspect. We have people who don't like Katie. We have people who do like Katie. We have people who are indifferent to Katie. We have people who like Steve. We have people who hate Steve. We do have quite a eclectic bunch here, but we generally just let everyone have their say, and as long as they're respectful about it, we really don't care. Hey, Chopper, word up. I think I got my point across on the video that I was trying to make. I'm sure they're going to come up with saying, you're just sticking up for Katie. No, I'm actually saying facts. And her video seemed to make a hell of a lot more sense than his did. I'm sorry to say. And I was a member to him. And that really does irritate me because I know I'm smaller and way, way smaller, but every super chat or membership, I'm so grateful for, because it helps me. I use mine to keep my internet going so I can keep doing this on my phone bill and that kind of thing. So it does help. And I appreciate every penny. I don't care if it's 99 cents, I don't care. So for somebody to be paying you $4.99 each month, I feel that that's just so wrong, that you don't even put a heart on a comment. And I get it if it's a couple of days later. Do you know what I mean? I forgot to do it on sometimes when it's been a few days later and I'm like, dang, I read that and I forgot again. Do you know what I mean? But when you write in on the day, I think very rarely that I'll miss putting a heart on a comment or replying to a comment. Sometimes I don't reply to all the comments, but I always make sure I put a heart, and I do always try. There are so many different opinions on the subject. There is Chopper. It's just like I said, that's just my opinion. I just felt like it was dodgy. I felt like it was a setup, not by Katie, but by Uni. Purely that text message or SMS or DM, whatever you want to call it, message between Uni Rach and Katie, that freaked my head out. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit behind on this live, but thank you for welcoming me to the chats and channel. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for being here. I joined his Patreon and sent an email to his Discord as a member and got ignored. Like, guy, I'm paying you money. Well, I cancelled. Yeah. I didn't realize you were back on. Hi. Hey, Patty, I've only been on a couple of minutes, babe. You haven't missed anything. And that's the thing, Chopper. Like, if somebody's like become a member of your channel or sending you, whether it's $1 or $5 or $10 or I hey Connor, welcome. I don't care, but you should ask Joanna and everybody else who's a member. I'm forever saying, oh my God, thank you so much for being a member. I really appreciate it. And every time, I say to the subs, thank you so much for subbing and thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you for coming to my lives. Do you know what I mean? Yes, I'm a smaller channel and I get that. But on the same, I don't feel I will be any different when or if I get any bigger. I will still want to interact with you all because that's what this channel is about. It's about interaction. It's about, might I miss more comments if it gets bigger? Of course, I'm bound to. But on the same token, people do it to me now. They'll go, Joe, read the comments up, and I'll always be able to scroll up and go, oh shit, sorry, missed it. It's not hard just to interact just a tiny little bit. And for you to be at Patreon and just be ignored as a member of your channel, that irritates me. Hey there, Delilah. It's a great group. We mostly talk about food. See, I told you. Patsy, I told her that in the last stream. I was like, we normally end up with food. We are foodies. We normally chat about the serious stuff, then just chat about anything, and we normally end up chatting about food somewhere along the lines. We're all foodies here. We're never very serious about anything, to be fair. We are very much we try hard just to be as neutral as possible. And I'm a little unneutral to Unirock purely just because of how I feel. You do thank us and tell us how much you appreciated you are. I really do, because I really am. And I don't think that would ever change whether I have 20,000, 100,000. It would never change. The only thing that would change is I'd possibly miss comments, but I would still try my hardest to catch every comment. People might have to rewrite it a little couple of times, but I would get there. And it wouldn't be like a 20-minute live. It'd be more like an hour and a half live, But I just not even to give a heart on a comment or just to ignore. I think that's just so frustrating. But I don't want to come off hateful. I don't hate Uni. I don't, I don't like him either very much, but I don't hate him. He's not, I took my membership back and I just don't watch him. It is that simple, I don't need to do stream after stream after stream about him. Absolutely not. I did want to go over this and I wanted to do it in a non-hateful way. You all know I'm trying super hard not to come across in any hateful way at all. So I really do want to try. I was trying to do it not while I was feeling any kind of emotional way about it, because I did. I wanted to come out the other end and be like, okay, I wasn't hateful. Because, you know, we're all trying here. You guys are helping me. Like, you wouldn't believe how much you guys are helping me to not lose my temper and not say things that I'm going to regret in 10 minutes, because you know that I always do. But, you know, we've been doing really well. And we're going to go into 2021 with positive, and as Patty said, food. I got to think about food. I have no idea what to eat today. If you ever get a day like that where you just don't know what you want, you know you got to eat. Be like, oh, do I want pizza? I can put pizza in the oven. We have pizza. I've never watched him. His voice annoys me. I think a lot of people feel like that, Joanna. He did entertain us a lot the last months, was for sure, right? But I wonder, like, I honestly do, Chop, but I wonder if him and Steve didn't have that falling out, would he have come white knighting for Katie? I think that he thought that the way it worked with Katie, it was going to work exactly the same with Creepshow Art. And I think Creepshow Art is just like, well, on her last, I don't watch it, to be honest. I did watch this one video. It came up on my suggestions. Oh, excuse me. She came up on my suggestions, and I was something about what was that about? Oh my god. Oh, I think it was the Tati Westbrook stuff. And I was like, oh, let's have a nose. I'm not really interested in the whole Tati and Katie Joy thing, if I'm honest. It doesn't interest me at all. But I was like, okay, I'll have a little look, see what she had to say. And it really wasn't about that. It was more about like other people being involved in it. And she was reading out a tweet, and it was tagged. Unirock and Steve were both tagged in this tweet, and she wouldn't even read out his name. She was like, nope. He always bothered me about Uni's chat. Was it steer length of them? Yeah. I could never do it. Never. How far he was so far off there. He should have known better. This didn't work out the way he wanted. No, and it was a plan. I swear, like down, I would put money on it. And obviously, that's just my opinion. But something. Why would Uni Rach say? Sorry, let me just get a drink. Why would Uni Rach say, don't worry, he doesn't hate you. This is all going to work out like December. That's been bothering me for this whole time. And like when he said, another thing that bothered me, he said that he got struck by Katie Joy, right? Now, I don't know whether he did or not. He might very well have. But he wouldn't show it, and he took ages to show it. Now, not that I'm going to stick up for Leslie Bass here, because I'm not, but he was adamant that Leslie show me your email. And like, to be fair to her, she was going through other shit at the time. Do you know what I mean? So, hey Jenny, I'm late. Love to fill me in. After this is done, I did a premiere, babe. If you have to watch the premiere, we're talking about Unirock and Katie stuff. And he was adamant that she get this email to him, she get everything to him ASAP. Even when Steve was like, dude, man, she's like grieving, leave her be, like, you know, time, like give her time. And he was adamant, like, no, I need this now. This is important. And it was important. So in some ways he was right. But then you can't sit there and go, well, I've been busy with the kids and I've been busy being a husband to Rach. No. And he genuinely, and another thing, sorry, this has been a bit of a rant now, isn't it? Another thing that really does upset me about him is he behaves like he is something so much bigger than what he is. Like he can't talk to another content creator. They got to go through one of his mods. That's insane to me. Thank you, Patty. I told them I'm a subscriber from Katie, and this is the first chat I feel comfortable chatting. I love food. You're going to be fine here. We always end up talking about food. We love food. Chopper made some lush cookies. I wanted them so bad. I literally, if I could have gone through the screen, I would have took a good handful of those because they looked so delicious. Yeah, sorry about that. That just literally that did turn into a bit of a rant on my part. I apologize. I apologize. It was just a bit of a rant. It just frustrates. If he had like 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, I get it. Going through your mods, I do. I would understand it. But that's like me saying now, I'm sorry, but if you want to talk to me, you have to like tell your whole story to Joanna or Chopper or Adria or Lee. It would be ridiculous. Like, that's just ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? Like, why would I ask somebody to tell their whole story to, say, Joanna, and then Joanna come and tell me, and then what? I decide whether I want to talk to this person? That just seems really rude. Especially if you're a member or a Patreon, you know? Like these people are paying you money and supporting you and keeping you, on YouTube, keeping your vapes going, keeping your Red Bulls going. Show some gratitude. Katie is my person and I love her to pieces, but this is a fun chat. I'm very loving. Yeah, we don't hate Katie. We don't hate her. Sometimes I don't like things that she does, and I'll give her a little bit of criticism. I'll do a little bit, just a little bit. We try not to hate anybody here, Delilah. We really do. We do try and not hate anybody. We're trying to move forward and be more positive. I can criticize people, and if I can do it nicely and not be mean and call people names and criticize their looks or their parenting or whatever, then I'm okay to criticize a little bit. As long as it's just a little teeny weeny bit and it's not every bloody day. I can't deal with criticizing somebody every day. That would be too much. And I love my Patty. Patty's my girl. Delilah, Patty actually started hate watching me when we first met. It was a hate watch. And Chopper used to hate watch me as well. And then I don't know. I guess me and Patty, we'd always she would always tell me, and then we'd either agree to disagree. I'd agree with her, or we would just be polite and be like, okay, I don't agree, but I love you. And then we became friends. Yes. We're glad you're here too, Delilah. I love you too. I love you too, Patty. Literally, Chopper and Patty both hate watched me first, but I was a bitch, to be fair. Hi, my flying monkey. Hi, Joe. I'm working, so we'll be listening. Hey, Connor. I don't know. I don't even know anyone. I've seen a few videos from uni. You can be nicely. You are an awesome person. Thank you. You can do it nicely. Well, we're glad you're here, Connor. And thank John for telling you to come. And I think, Joanna, you're right. Me and Chopper have spoken about it, and me and Joanna has spoken about it, and I've spoken about it on the channel with you guys. I spoke to Sunny about it. I spoke to Patty. We don't want to take this anywhere but positive, you know? We can criticize and criticize nicely and not be a complete bitch, you know? And that's why I wanted to do this now rather than before. Because I think if I'd done it before, I might have been a bit mean and just a bit like hypercritical just because I was all up in my feelings. I don't want to be all up in my feelings, you know? But I really do. Like, I want to, like, somebody hurt my feelings yesterday. One of my friends hurt my feelings yesterday. And I waited till today that I calmed down and I said to the person, you hurt my feelings yesterday, and it was quashed. It was done. Like, that's all I need. Like, she was like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I didn't think. And I was like, no, it was more me. It was my problem, not your problem. But I don't want to hold any sort of resentment to anybody. So it's best to be, you hurt my feelings, and we were like, oh my God. And I was like, no, because it wasn't a her problem. It was a me problem. Do you know what I mean? Joe, mean, critical. I know, right? I watched you when you were mean, but in years' time, you have done a complete turnaround. I definitely have. He told me I need to watch because he can't right now. Oh, bless him. Tell him that we love him. And if he needs us, we are here for him. Patty, I'm never mean. I'm always nice and never critical. Never been. I swear down. I have all my fingers crossed, by the way. And I'm a big fat liar. No. I am trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. I was really mean, Joanna, wasn't I? I was so bad. Like, oh my goodness. Do you know how much nicer it is, though, and how much better I feel? Joe's not mean. Thanks, my Brit. I act, I'm a lot like Britta's in that aspect that we, we act on emotions. And that's what I'm trying really hard not to do. And Britta's is the same. She's a puppet master, don't forget. Okay. Oh my God. No, Kim's the puppet, Kim's the master. Brit acts on emotions as well. Like, we spoke about something this morning and I was like, no, let's not. Let's just, let's not do it. We discussed it and we both agreed, yeah, it's not for the best. Because we both do. We both go on emotions really badly at times. And we definitely don't want to go into 2021 running on emotions. For sure not. I got you, girl. I got you, girly. Yeah, but you learn from it. Yeah, 100%. And you've got to learn, like, we've all come far if you think like how Britta's used to be a year ago, how I used to be a year ago. It is crazy. Do we all still have our moments? Of course, we're all still going to have our moments, but we all, a year ago, everything would have just been like hell's blazing today. But it's not, because we're just like, okay, you lot do what you need to do to make yourselves feel better, and we'll do what we need to do here. I'm trying to say to Britta's that her and Miss Leah should do a stream about autism because they both have children, different ages, obviously. But I think it would be such an impactful stream for them to do that they both have the knowledge. Like Britta's obviously little ones autistic, and Miss Leah's youngest, she's a teenager, but is also autistic. So it would be some really great advice. I think it would be the best live. Oh my God. I think it would be so impactful for them too. I'm taking the kids sliding today in a bit. Oh, nice. I'm working on that. I started it. Once I done, I'll meet with Miss Leah. I think it'll be so impactful. Like so many mummies have children that are on the spectrum that, and even just yours too are on different spectrums. So it'll be so impactful. And I just think how many mummies you can help out there would just be absolutely like, that's advice money can't buy. Do you know what I mean? Can I call you Joe instead of type in the whole channel's name? Yes, call me Joe, of course. I see every comment, Delilah, and I do. If I don't see a comment, just say, Joe, read my comment above, and I'll always go up and reread it. So just call me Joe. That would be a great stream. Right, Joanna? Don't you think that would be an amazing stream? I think it would be so impactful and so helpful to other mummies. And like you could even invite other mummies up there. Like I wouldn't be no good. I've done research with Britta's when we were talking before. Like me and Britta's would try and like work out what would be the best way to go or what would, do you know what I mean? Oh, I'm John's film guy. Oh, you're the film guy. But yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Joanna. It will be a really good stream for, and if it helps, even if it helps one other mummy out there, it's worth it. And Miss Leah, like, where autism is concerned, this woman is like a freaking encyclopedia. I'm not even kidding. Like, she's knows everything. She's gives the best advice when it comes to autism. She's genuinely like a friggin' encyclopedia. Like she won't take no crap off no one about autism. She's up there. If I had a child with autism, Leah would be my go-to. She really is amazing. And is good because she's got those few years so that she can help others. I'm fairly new, be autism mummy. I've only been 1.5 years. He was diagnosed. Hey, Megan. And that's again, but you've got that prospect, not prospect, one word I'm looking for, aspect of it, that other mummies that are just going into it, you can tell them what that first year is like. And then Miss Leah can tell them what later on is like. And, even if it was like a once a month thing, do you know what I mean? That you can do these things to help other mummies. Because Britta, you've been through a lot as a mum, Miss Leah is the kindest woman in the world. She really is. She's so freaking sweet, honest to God. I used to work in a group home with people with autism. Sorry I'm late, been doing online school with my youngest. No worries, Megan. You can always rewatch after. We're just chatting, babe. Normal. Just chatting. But you could give somebody advice on that, and then like Leah's, got some other advice. Yeah, it's been a lot. And it's a lot of a learning process as well, especially I can imagine in the first year or first 2 years. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know, obviously, I'm just guessing, but I know, that you've done a lot of research yourself on it to try and help. I just think it would just be it'd be so impactful. And I'll help you do any sort of questions you want, or we'll get Adria to help. I just think it'd be awesome. I'd help as in like come in the stream, but I wouldn't be any use as like I'm no good with that kind of thing, But I would definitely mod. I would be there modding for you. And I would definitely like be able to, I can help find any research papers that you might want to show or read from. I can help you do that. Just I can't help in the like practical part of it, but I can definitely read some papers and stuff like that for you. I know you haven't got time to sit and read papers upon papers, but I can do that for you and give you like key points of what the papers have said. I'd be happy to do that for you guys. How are you, Megan? How was school? How's the online school doing? Is anybody's kids going back to school anytime soon, or is it not? Or is it just still online learning? We remember though, Brit, as well. Yeah, it's been a lot, but how much you've learned in this year and a half, you've done absolutely immense, like, and Tom as well. You both, it's not easy. It's not. Being a parent's not bloody easy, full stop. Like, come on now. Being a parent is hard work. It's like when people say about pregnancy, oh, you should be happy, you should be grateful. Just because they're moaning doesn't mean they're not grateful. Pregnancy's freaking hard. It's not a walk in the park for everybody. I'm doing great. Online school is a lot. The way they do math these days makes me want to pull my hair out. I've heard that as well. Connor says, John wants you to know that he's not ignoring you, he's just going through it right now. Oh, Britta's isn't the type like that if you're not on, she gets offended, honestly. My granddaughter is still doing homeschool. She hates it. I think I would hate it as well. The problem I have is concentration. I'm not sure I would get the same education at home as I would in a classroom. Does that make sense? I do enjoy having my daughter home with me. I know she misses her friends. Yeah, I think that would be my thing as well. I'd miss my friends if I was still in school. I can't imagine these poor kids. Like this year have been so sucky for them, especially the ones who's like graduated and missed out on prom, missed out on graduation, missed out on all these things. It just breaks my heart. Megan, I may tutor if you get stuck with a stupid Common Core, I can help. Oh, that's nice of you, Patty. It's really sweet. She says she's not learning one thing, poor kid. Yeah, that would be me, Joanna, because my concentration span, not spam, span is absolutely shocking. But in school, I was always okay. I could get it done. I could work. If I'm trying to do homework at home, I sucked so bad. Oh, thank you, Patty. I may take you up on that. That's really sweet of you, Patty, to offer that. You're such a little sweetheart. What's everyone having for supper or tea or lunch? Give me some ideas. I'm hungry. At least all the kids in America are in the same boat. It's all over the world. Our kids are off too. We're on lockdown here. We're not supposed to be coming out of lockdown until the 19th, apparently, which is freaking miles away. Which is annoying. I can't think of something to have for dinner. I got little pizzas, actually. I could have pizza. I quite like those little pizzas. I'm not keen on big pizzas, but I don't mind the little pizzas. She's at the age 12. In 9 days, she needs the social skills for sure. I agree, Joanna. And it is. I feel sorry for like these children. It just breaks my heart. It really is. We had grilled cheese sandwiches and chips for lunch. Ooh, grilled cheese. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Mmm. I don't think I got any thick bread. I got flatbread. I'm going to have some stuffed zucchini. Did I say that right? Did I say zucchini? I don't think I like that. I don't know what it is, but I probably don't like it. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Jesus Christ. I don't know what to have. And it's already 6:30 here, and I'm still like, I don't know what to have. I would have fish and chips from the chip shop, but it's closed and they're not doing deliveries there until February, which just pisses me off. It's like, how am I supposed to go without fish and chips? God dang it. And then I thought, do I want a Chinese? And then my stomach's still not the best. I'm still getting that pain on my side from my kidneys. And I'm thinking greasy food's probably not the best case scenario. So I don't know. I don't know what to eat. I'm on a Moni. Can you tell I'm on a Moni? Yeah, you're saying it right. Yay! Thanks, Connor. You'll get used to me. I say words wrong all the time. And then the girls got to come and tell me like how to say it. You did it. You did it right. I think you called courgettes in Europe. Ah, yeah, I don't like courgettes. I was right. I didn't like it. I woke up all stuffed up and sore throat. Oh my God, my eyes are red and itchy. Oh, have you got any antihistamines, Joanna? Take an antihistamine if you have. Some Benadryl or something like that. I don't know whether you've got that over there. Outrageous allergies. I think it's you might have the same as me, Joanna, because we've had really bad winds. It seems to pick everything up, and then my allergies freaking flare up with it. I don't know why. It's the dumbest thing, but it's actually true. It's really weird. I get allergies all year round, though. I don't get just summer allergies. I get summer, spring, autumn, and winter. My allergies are year round, which doesn't look good when you're going into a bloody store sneezing or something. Everyone's looking at you, especially nowadays. It's like, I haven't got a cold. I've got allergies. Jeez, man, calm down. I'm looking for new masks. I kind of want what are they called, like camo one, but God, they're expensive. I don't want to pay it. Like Carl's just like, just get one, babe, if you want one. I'm like, no, it costs too much money. I refuse to spend like £10 on one bloody mask. That's ridiculous, isn't it? I refuse. And he's just like, get it. If you want it, get it. I'm like, nope, I'll find one cheaper. Is anybody else like me? Like a proper skinflint? I'm working on edits some footage right now. I may be making a channel to post the videos on. Do it, Connor. We'll help you. I'm always happy to help channels put their links in and stuff. I'm one of those that just believe there's enough room on YouTube for everybody. There's no need whatsoever to for anyone not to want to shout somebody out. Everyone looks at me suspiciously because I'm a smoker and cough, right? That's Patsy, that's what they do to me. I'm telling you. Carl could cough in the street and he starts all the dogs off. It's the funniest thing ever. He legitimately like starts coughing and all the dogs start barking. It's really funny. I hope his allergies as well, Joanna. Definitely take some antihistamines if you've got any, or like some liquid Benadryl or something like that. At least that might help. But also make sure you don't have to go out anywhere just in case it makes you feel a little bit drowsy. I just took some hay beds and I'm feeling a bit drowsy. Thankfully, I don't have to go out anywhere. But that's why I took them. I was like, nope, I can't be asked to go out anywhere. I'm just gonna stay in and be moaning myself once I figured food out. Once I figured bloody food out. I gotta figure out to share stuff on here. You know, like when I'm on my phone, like I know how to do it when I'm on the computer, but I don't know how to do it on my phone. And right now, with my kidneys hurting, I think sitting on the chair is probably not the best idea for me. So I need to try and figure it out how to share things. If you do start up a channel, Connor, let me know. Like you send me a link. One of my mods will happily share it for you. We definitely we wanna raise people up. Don't forget, guys, to Marie and Fam and Amber and Heidi. There's another channel. Britta's, obviously. Don't forget Britta's. I'm sure I'm forgetting someone. My brain's gone dead. I can't remember. Benadryl makes my heart pound. Oh my God, does it? I've heard that. Somebody else. Who said that? Maybe Di. Maybe it's Di that Benadryl makes. Can't remember. I have no idea how I would wind up in this chat. Lol. But hi, everybody. Hi, always busy. Welcome. I don't know. Maybe it just came up on the suggestions, maybe. All right, I'll let you know. No problem, dude. But at the moment, I don't care. I'm miserable. That's the thing with allergies. They can make you so bloody miserable. I know it will be just a bunch of travel videos and movies, but that's okay. People like that kind of thing. I like nosing at that kind of thing, I must admit. I'm one of those that like nosing, and I've not traveled very far. I've only been to Africa, and I'm gonna go in Milan. I really haven't been to Milan. It was like an 8-hour stopover, but I'm gonna take it. Okay, I went outside the airport, so I'm gonna take it. I'm lying. I really didn't go to Milan. Kinda. If I went outside the airport, I'm going to take it as I went to Milan. It was like a 9-hour freaking layover. It was a nightmare. But all I've ever properly been to, is Africa. Carl's traveled a lot, but I love the travel things. I like seeing how everyone lives in different countries, and the politics and different countries. Like in Nigeria, the fourth Sunday of every month, nobody is allowed outside of their house, unless only because it's cleaning day, so you have to clean everywhere. It's really weird. It counts, Joe. See, I've been to Milan. It counts. Thank you. Now that I'm here, I'm curious, what do you guys think of BX going after Radiant Brit? I'm not a BX fan, if I'm honest. I'm not really a Radiant Brit fan either. Although out of the two, she's nicer than he is. Although she's not the best. She replied to one of my comments the other day and said something like, "Oh well, I don't go after looks. I was just saying about her makeup." No, girlfriend, that was the same thing. You're still going after her looks, but I think BX is a big freaking bully. Sorry, that's my opinion. I watch Cara and Nate's travel videos. They are so good. Oh, I'll have to have a look at that. Someday you'd have to do should do a video about your travels to Africa. I got bunches of photos I could show you. Me either, but it was hilarious. It's just BX is toxic. I agree she isn't the best, but I don't think BS attacks are warranted. I agree. I just think he comes like he wants to be, I'm the bully slayer. No, you're just a fucking bully. There's no need to write the slayer bit. They're all hypocrites. Exactly. And that's what I was trying to say, like with that Brit bird, she's crying because somebody's going after her, but yet when he was going after Katie, she was there like, oh my God, yeah, go out, go BX, go BX, we love you. Like, no, no, bitch, no. It doesn't feel nice when people are coming after you. Like, it really doesn't. I've been working on footage from Iceland and making a movie for the past 7 years. I have more trips planned, and John is supposed to be to come with me and film. Oh my God, that'd be amazing. Do not listen to either of them. I don't blame you, Joanna. I don't really, to be honest. I haven't watched anything. He's so aggressive and repetitive. Dudes say the same thing over and over and over in his videos. Just annoying. I kind of agree. Actually, there's no kind of. I agree. I don't know. Just for me, I think he goes after girls, and I saw a video that was really, really concerning to me. He was talking to a minor and there was no parent there. And just the tone, it wasn't what he said. It really wasn't. He wasn't inappropriate as such with what he said, but it was the way that he was saying it. Just, I don't know, it just felt really icky. And I didn't like it. And I'm not even kidding. If that was my child that he was talking to, his butt would be in jail. I'm not even joking. His butt would be in jail. I don't care. I don't care at all for BX, but he's making money hating. He's going to keep doing it. Agree, Patty. I never liked BX. I don't care for him. Me either. Yes, the 13-year-old, I saw that, mind blowing. Yep. If that was my kid, like, I'm not even kidding, that would freak me out. His ass would be in jail. I'm going now. I love you all. Bye, Joanna. Have a great day. I love you. Like, you know, and it wasn't, have you listened to it? Always busy. It wasn't so much what he said, was it? There was a few little things that made me feel uncomfortable, but it was more of the way he was saying it was very, very inappropriate. And it made me feel super uncomfortable as an adult and as an aunt, as a mum, as a sister, as a wife. It was just wrong on so many levels. I would lose it if it was my kid too. His tone was so incredibly inappropriate. Exactly that. Yes, I'm gonna put that up. Yeah, that's exactly that. It really was. It really wasn't so much of what he said. It was like he was talking to like his girlfriend, his new girlfriend, like when you first start dating, you get that you're always like, oh my God, I love you. I love you too. You always get really soppy with each other and you get like so done. It's like, give me the bucket. That's what it felt like. And it was really inappropriate. Yes, exactly. It is, isn't it? It's like that boyfriend when you first start dating, not after you've been dating for a couple of years or anything, but that first dating when you're like, oh my God, I love you so much. No, I love you more. No, I love you more. It was that. And it was really, it made me feel very, very dirty. And if it was my kid, I agree with you, busy. I don't want to say that. I'm going to say always, because that sounds like I'm saying busy as in busy, uni's busy. I agree with you. It was definitely in his butt, would definitely be in jail. And I'm surprised he hasn't come at me yet. Not that I really give a shit. I've had bigger and better come at me, but he could try if he wants. It was just weird. The whole thing was just weird. It was. I can't remember which channel it was on now. Do you remember which channel it was on? Always. I can't remember the channel now. I got it somewhere, but I can't remember what it was now. It was just weird, just inappropriate, weird, not my cup of tea at all. But he's never been my cup of tea. Vic Blanco. Thank you always. I appreciate that. Thank you. I couldn't remember. Thank you so much. You did a BX. That's it. That's the one I came across as well. I can't remember how I came across it either, to be honest. I think I stumbled across it. I wasn't necessarily looking for it, if that makes sense. But I appreciate that. Thank you so much for helping. You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah, it was just very, very weird. Very, very weird. Very inappropriate. And I just find it weird that all these people in the chat, I wonder, have they not seen that video? Do they know and not care? Because as like an aunt of younger nephews and nieces, yeah, I wasn't looking for it either then. I was stunned at the 13-year-old stuff, buying subs. I know, it's just like crazy, crazy. He's just not he's not my cup of tea, if I'm honest with you. He's really not. I just think he's a bully. I think he bullies girls because he can get away with it. And, you know, he purposely trying to get Katie's husband to go at him is just ridiculously. It's just his general shitty behavior was always so alarming. I've never heard anything about it before. Crazy. Yeah, exactly. It really is. I do suggest everyone go and watch it just because it is so, you like, we could sit now and like we are now, like I am with always who have seen it, and have a conversation. Until you've seen it for yourself, I don't think you'd quite grasp what we were on about, because it is so inappropriate. It's so not okay. But I would definitely suggest anybody who, you know, who haven't seen it to go and see it. I wouldn't trust my kids speaking to a grown-ass man online, and I would be sending that video to my local police station. I'm sorry, but that might sound like I'm being over the top dramatic. Then I'll be over the top of dramatic. Just how I feel about it. Do you know what I mean? But I don't. We're coming up to an hour. I'm definitely going to go and try and find some food to eat, because it's coming up to like 6:45 and I've still not thought about food. And I'm bloody hungry. Thanks everyone for joining me. Thank you always for remembering what the name of the video was. I do appreciate it. And I will catch you all soon. Thank you so much again. Appreciate you all. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys. Love you.